So at least know in orthopedic anatomy of bone fracture healing. Now there are different part of bone. There are different part of long bone such as diaphysis, metaphysis and epiphysis. There are diseases which typically affect only some part of the bone. Growing skeleton is identified by presence of growth plate. The structure of bone is complex, made up of basic structural unit called osteon. Structure of bone is complex, made up of basic structural unit called osteon. Different bone cells have different function. Fracture healing follows a series of stages. The understanding help in treatment of fracture. Difference between endochondral and intramembranous ossification. Difference between primary and secondary bone healing. Difference between endochondral and intramembranous ossification. Fracture healing depends upon number of factors. Additional information. Pathognomic sign of traumatic and fresh fracture is crepitus. Pathognomic sign of traumatic and fresh fracture is crepitus. Most common cause of non-union is inadequate immobilization. क्यों हुआ? Non-union, immediate immobilization. Marker of bone formation, bone बनाने वाला. Serum bone specific alkaline phosphatase. Serum osteocalcin. Serum peptide of type 1 collagen. Another one is bone resorption. Urine and serum cross-linked N-telopeptide. Urine and serum cross-linked C-peptide. Urine and serum cross-linked N-telopeptide. Urine total free deoxypyridinoline. Urine total free deoxypyridinoline. Next one is rate of mineralization determined by labeled tetracycline. Rate of mineralization, कितना mineralization हुआ है, determined by tetracycline. Primary and secondary healing of fracture. So what is primary healing? Direct healing, bone to bone. This one is bone and bone to bone. No callus formation. This is type of rigid immobilization here. Absolute stability prerequisite. Rigid immobilization, absolute stability prerequisite, possible only by surgical fixation of fracture. Secondary healing, callus formation followed by bone to bone healing. A relative immobilization here. Relative stability is only possible. Most fracture treated non-operatively and other which cannot be fixed rigidly. Example, comminuted fracture. Look at this. X-ray of tibial shaft showing callus formation. Here. This one is epiphyseal plate. This one is epiphysis, metaphysis, diaphysis, epiphyseal plate structure of typical long bone, and this one is apophysis. This one is cortical bone, cortex, cortical bone, corticocancellous bone, corticocancellous junction, cancellous bone, corticocancellous junction. Now this one is epiphyseal vessel. What is this? Epiphyseal vessel. This one is nutrient vessel, nutrient vessel. This one is medullary vessel, medullary vessel. Metaphyseal vessel, metaphyseal vessel. Anastomosis. Blood supply of typical long bone, blood supply of typical long bone. Cancellous bone, cortical bone, corticocancellous junction, corticocancellous junction. Nutrient vessel, medullary vessel, anastomosis, metaphyseal vessel, and epiphyseal vessel. Okay, apophysis.